This time, let's get our audio back for Azure Striker Gunvolt 1. I guess they got a dub for the second game. That must be it. Sorry about the multiple interruptions. That's totally my bad. Looking forward to actually dive into the game proper now. So yeah, let's take down that submarine. At the bottom of the sea awaits a cunning adversary, Merak, who forges deadly traps from the fabric of space itself. Oh, so there's little foreshadowing for each of the bosses. I dig that. Holy crap, did you see how much damage that thing dealt? So we can't slide or anything. Did we unlock a new power, though? Yeah. Oh, but we have to equip it between stages, I guess. Oh, I remember you from Megaman X. So this was a mining facility way back when. I love the environment overall. Anything down here? No. Well, worth the old college try, right? Like, I just know there's going to be something hidden in or around one of these elevator shafts. So these guys actually seem quite a bit more durable than the soldiers we fought in the prologue. Which is interesting. I guess that level system really does affect the way the game plays for you. Okay. So those things are like potobos or something from Mario Brothers. Gotcha. Oh, this is our boss. That's Merak. That's his ability. The wormholes. So he has slightly altered our camera angle. I think the bosses in this game are supposed to correspond to the 7 deadly sins, which is one of my favorite motifs for villains. So he just threw us into an ambush and then spit us right back out. His is Sloth, I believe. And she says, really, you like 7 Sins as villains? I think they're great stylistic or aesthetic motifs to play around with, especially when you do creative things with them. In the vein of... Well, Darksiders 3, despite not being the world's greatest game, actually played with some of them in really interesting ways. As did, a Souls-like called Sinner Sacrifice for Redemption. Ah! Jeez. Okay, so those things are extremely frail, but we have to bring them down almost immediately after the first attack lands. MC says, since I was talking about ReZero, these are the villains, though the Sin powers are not inherently bad. Well, that seems to be the case here, and it's definitely the case in a lot of more contemporary works incorporating the sins. We've unlocked the Sumeragi Run trophy for covering X amount of distance, maybe, or something like that. Oh, jeez. I can't think of too many works that actively play around with the original Seven Deadly Sins, though. I believe in, like, early, like, works dealing with the Seven Deadly Sins or presenting them as a moral or ethical concept, despair was used instead of sloth. The idea being this, like, completely and totally joyless resignation to, well, the not-so-great, or the status quo, the way of life, giving up, essentially. And that was kind of folded into a broader notion of laziness somehow later on. So, yeah, this boss is definitely the sloth boss. All he's done so far is send us into a series of slightly off-kilter corridors to fight with his security teams. Again, I dig that, though. Hey, I saw some extra over there. Does he just keep throwing me back in the same area, or? Oh, we can lock onto the platforms? Can we? Oh, shooting them, like, charges them up. I see. Oh, don't want to send them too far up, though, or we'll sail straight into the barricades. Now, hold on. I am going to go back, though, for one simple reason. I'm fairly certain the... Yep, there we go. The, pit with the goodies. Ouch. That Mirok, like, snatched us away from was, yeah, right over there. So we want to lock onto you first. Good. We are learning. Slowly but surely, as always, but learning. So we don't need to use our boost there or our electro gate at all. Looks like we can unlock some kind of sniper or assault rifle. That would be nice. Whew. Get a very good feeling we did not want to end up in that thing's way. Oh, mini-boss time? Oh no, it's one of these. Oh, this is a good old Megaman favorite. Just ignore the enemies if we can, right? Except that one who is guarding some kind of pickup. Missed a golden nut or whatever down there, but that's fine. Oh, you guys are back. Hi. Oh no. Oh, hell. I wasn't expecting the shutters to come back. Though I probably should have been, in all honesty. Okay, so as long as we don't centralize 3 levels of our lock-on a single target, we can actually lock on to multiple enemies at once. That's good to know. Whew. So that was close, and probably not my best My best playing, but we made it. So those missile launchers don't actually deal that much damage. Or, sorry, they certainly do, they just don't pose that much of a challenge. Mini-boss fight? What do you do, then? Oh no, we have to take them down within a certain amount of time, or I'm guessing the water will rise? Well, that's cool. Ooh. Oh no. Hold on, I've got a special move just for you. This should do it, right? Oh, hell yeah, that'll do it. Well, again, not the best job in the world, but, we survived. Anything up here? No? I quite like the design for the, sector security troops. Or Sumeragi troops. Next map? What are we thinking of the game so far? I think, especially for a 6-year-old Megaman, made by a lot of the same folks, it's really, really good. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that's him! That's the boss! He's supposed to be like a literal child. He's like 13 years old, I think. Jam some Mamorpagas. That's the way the youth talk, right? Oh dear. He has become a Mega Man. Okay, so everybody's got some kind of alternate form. Nice. So, if this is anything like my typical experience with Mega Man bosses, he is going to absolutely ruin my day the first time around. Looks like he's got multiple phases. Okay, so he's just wide open during that attack. Oh, I see. Jeez. Oh! Jesus Christ, what? Oh, yikes. Good thing we have that auto dodge, I guess, huh? So we can actually dodge over him during the charge. That's good, I guess. What? Lazy laser. Okay. So we're wearing him down. I mean, here, have one of mine. Holy shit, did we do that somehow? Oh, rest in peace, kid. So, correct me if I'm wrong, I did that incredibly poorly. Like, he clipped me with each of those attacks 2 or 3 times, but thanks to our auto dodge, we managed to evade a whole lot of damage. And toward the very end, I kinda learned his patterns. So, I think, especially as bosses in these types of games go, that's worthy of the Mega Man Zero name. That was a pretty solid fight, all told. I like the fact that he had a couple new maneuvers introduced at every stage, 3 distinct phases throughout the fight. There's really obviously punishable attacks where you have to simultaneously balance the amount of damage you can easily do to him with your electricity meter, so you don't, run out of charge and then just get walloped when he starts throwing those, like, hands through the wormholes. But I feel like even if I didn't have the auto dodge, that's a fight I could have learned pretty easily, and correct me if I'm wrong, we managed to perfectly dodge his ultimate attack somehow. So yeah, Marok, pretty solid fight. I hope we get some kind of extra skill or weapon from him, like that sword. We almost died, but we did not. Oh, just 2. C rank. Yeah, this... Games like this are always pretty harsh about their ranking systems. Just give me 6. I don't... Nano chips? A little bit of money. Lots of nano chips and some quartzite. Okay. And we obtain the Naga. I guess that's his greatsword? I had received a voicemail from Zeno. Oh yeah, so we just get brand new weapons. Okay. So we get to create new accessories that give us... MC says, normal apartment with guns. Well, I'm in, like, the deep south of the US, and even though I don't particularly like or own any guns, yeah, that's a thing in some places around here, unfortunately. Of course, awesome, like, lightning laser guns aren't, but... So we go to the dealer to craft accessories, it sounds like. And we get our weapons from the big bosses. And I do appreciate that we can go back and, like, try for a better score or time, whenever. That's really cool. Because then, like, once I actually learn these guys, I can go back and get, like, at least B's or A's on their stages, with better gear, too. Let's customize that there loadout. What is the Naga? Oh, pass through multiple targets when charged allows up to 5 tags, so up to 5 layers of the electro field tag. So I'm guessing that's going to be more of a single shot like Mega Buster thing, but I'm willing to give it a try. I really like our default little, like, rapid fire gun, but I have a feeling it's not the best. I peeked into the fridge and it was looking pretty barren. Usually I'm the one that does the cooking here. Cooking was a skill I learned when I was still training at Quill. My cooking gained some notoriety. My other life skills didn't. I'm getting some groceries delivered tomorrow, including the stuff I need to make a homemade, like, I found a great recipe online, chocolate fudge pie for one of my friends as, like, a birthday gift in lieu of something more substantial since, coronavirus. Hopefully that'll turn out fantastic. There we go. I guess I'm split. Like, do we maybe... MC says, oh man, learning cooking skills but no fridge filling skills. Yeah, that's doing things out of order. I'm thinking, like, next we might want to tackle what appears to be the fire stage, right? Like, maybe the ice or the... Well, I'm thinking maybe not, because, Marok didn't seem to have an elemental weapon. He was just in an underwater stage, so maybe our first time through we can just kind of go down the... Well, I would say go down the list, but Biochem Plant sounds just a little dull, so I'm thinking we might tackle that one next. What's our mission here? Okay, so we're going to be destroying a factory.
了解。施設内にはどう侵入すれば。
目標施設は定期的に自動運転の列車によって燃料物資の搬入を行っている。その列車に乗り込めば施設内部まで侵入できる。
Oh, nice! It's the train stage, the like series staple train mission. Oh, this will actually be a lot of fun, I think. All right, let's strike. Conflagration. Within this searing crucible rides a vengeful demon, Viper, whose fiery fury grows and threatens to engulf everything. Oh man, we're not ready. We're not ready for him. And yep, this is just straight up the Mega Buster. Oh, so we can like... They've got flamethrower troops. Guys, I just can't believe that Viper is the boss. I thought he was on our side. I don't think, like, our new weapon is going to prove effective against the crack force. Oh! Telling me about the explosive barrel, or explosive boxes, just as soon as I accidentally blew up the explosive boxes while I was standing on top of them. That's an Overanalyst stream moment, alright. Is there anything worthwhile in most of these boxes? Not necessarily, it doesn't seem. So we want to avoid overusing our electro force near the explosive crates because, like, the energy radius will just straight up destroy them, grievously wounding us in the process, of course. Oh, I should have equipped that new skill we got, the shield or whatever, but I'm sure it's fine. Hold on real quick, how does this work exactly? Oh, we can change in mid-stage. Oh, passes through targets when charged, that's kind of its special ability. Right. So we can't change any of these in the middle of missions. Alright. Oh, we hit a checkpoint, that's nice. Oh, I see. Since it can phase through multiple targets at a time. Since it can phase through multiple targets at a time, we can use this to just clear out rows of enemies or tag them all at once. So as a weapon, it's way less effective than our basic buster. But as it happens, it deals, or it sets us up for way more damaging electro field combos. Okay. I'm taking this much slower than they intend, no doubt, but it's always the way you gotta play through games like this the first time, right? Slow and steady. Is there anything in this suspicious lone box? Oh, there's nothing in any of them, just like chump change. Spider? This will be an interesting boss then. Or mini-boss, anyway. Wonder if we deal more damage as we level up as well, or if it's just like, a health thing. Spider tank? Oh, yeah. Oh man, this is where it's at. Rad.
確かに
So can we destroy, like, the main cannon battery, or...?
ジェネレーション10そいつに関してはまだデータが何もない十分に注意してくれ
了解帰ったらついでに戦闘レポートも出して
So I have no idea if I'm dodging this thing's attacks or no.
さあ
But,
いつもすまんな
come on. Oh! No, we are not. It's dropping bombs. Come on. Open wide. Okay, so we have to go to the top of the train and jump to actually dodge that one. Damn it. Oh, but we can use our electro field to block the debris it jars loose. That's good to know. Oh, but not the explosions, right. This definitely seems like the type of game where you're intended to learn enemies and have just, like, passable runs through stages the first time, and then go back and try to perfect them.
そのままゲートモノリスを破壊し工場施設まで潜入してくれ
了解
潜入に成功したがそのまま奥へ向かってくれ
Are we ready to take on the Crack King? What do y'all think? Of course it's hot in here. This is where he cooks it. This is whence the crack that y'all cowards don't even smoke is born. See, they have no idea what Viper's doing here. He's outwitted them. He's just too good. Hold on. There we go. Gotta be something down there, right? Yeah, baby. Give me that medal. Oh, guys, this takes me back to my childhood. Getting some serious nostalgia here for the Megaman Zero games. Okay, is there any way to stop this, or, just picture-perfect jumps, alright. We can live with that.
ダッシュジャンプなら飛び越えられるはずだ
Right, ouch. Just jump over the furnace. Right, that's what normal people do, right? Oh! Shoot, that was like some kind of explosive drone. Do you have treasure? No, you don't. Alright, well this doesn't seem too bad. We're gonna have to start really rapidly switching back and forth, right? Or no. We made it, if only just barely. Guys, this is a really cool game. Oh, mini-boss? Or is this another, like, combat room? Yeah, it's a combat room. Oh wait, we can, like, silence the alarm, or does it just exist to draw our fire? Viper invests in only the best like trap house security. Made it. I kind of like these little combat rooms, but I'll always appreciate a good mini-boss like the Viper, or not the Viper. Sorry, I'm just so excited for the boss. Like the Spider a bit more. Oh, more steam. Oh, we can use, oh, nice! So the Electro Shield actually acts as... I should start calling it what it actually is, the Flash Field, at some point, but it slows our descent, and they have ninjas. Ooh. Yeah, that's real weird. What? How on earth do we deal with this? I get the feeling we're supposed to, like, expertly time a jump over their slash and then catch them before they teleport. There's more than one way to skin a cat. This ought to do it. Expertly done, not remotely. Done, hell yeah. Okay, so this should send us across, right? Oh dear. How on earth are we supposed to deal with this? Oh. Oh, we could just use our field without locking on. Good to know. Ow. Jeez. Ooh, this should be interesting. So just slowly putter our way along. Perfect. Let that energy recharge. Oops. So yeah, I'm not the world's greatest at this game, but hey, we're making it. Here we go. This should hopefully hit you. Yep. Oh, baby, that's what that's for right there. Okay, so I'm sure Viper is going to be guarding the core of his factory, his cractory, if you will. So this one hasn't done anything to stop it. Here he is. Viper, the rapper, the world's greatest lyricist. Responsible for such hits as "You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack," "I Seen a Skull," "My Collection of Guns," "Mutually Assured Destruction and the Atomic Bomb is Motherfucking Stupid too," and "You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack too." However are we to overcome him in this what is clearly an alternate form he is assumed to interact with us? Oh, he's an obsessed fanboy. Okay. So what does your giant sword let you do? Fire, of course, right? Oh, no, it turns you into a unicorn? Rhinoceros thing? Viper, baby, I love you, but I've got no idea what you're trying to do here, man. Okay, so at least in this phase, he doesn't seem too bad. Ooh. So what's your ult? Come on then, Vibes. What you got? Ooh. Ooh. Holy bullet hell. Without auto dodge, how the hell are you supposed to navigate that? Maybe you're not? Ooh! Oh geez, he's about to kill us. Damn it! Right at the last minute. Oh no, she's resurrecting us? Okay, thanks for the save. Well, he's screwed then. Okay, so that one got much hard. That was a terrible fight on my part, but again, we're learning all these guys. That got much harder in Phase 3. Compared to the Lazy Laser, Refulgence, or whatever his ult was insanely powerful. And lasted a very long time. And then we started adding in those drop kicks, oh man. C rank, that's fine. And we like had this massive cache of tries at the right. The random draw, it's not like extra lives or anything. Okay. I had a voicemail from Asimov. This was a pretty rare situation. Oh. I've seen something about challenges a couple different times, so are they like just extra criteria that are not stage specific, or are there like extra objectives for each stage? Okay, well, we'll check those out. Alright, so 2 down. Oh, some of them are, stage-specific. Defeat 10 enemies while on a mission. That should be easy. Use the flash field to defeat more than one enemy at the same time. Use an offensive skill to defeat at least 3 enemies at once. Destroy 200 containers in the biochem plant. Clear any mission with 1,000 kudos or more. Oh yeah, so see, this game definitely is designed for replay. I gotcha. We'll try some of these later on, but right now I'll take on the first 2 field training missions. And they actually don't make the game more difficult, they're like skill point challenges in Insomniac games. Alright. We've done both of these before, so this should get us some nice gear right off the bat. Perfect for taking on the media tower. Let's see if we can create everything at the dealers yet. So close on that shield medallion. But I really want Well, honestly, I'd be okay with either the Osmotic Eye or the Boost Band. But we'll keep going with what we have. Hold on, we have a new weapon, right? First, we need to equip our new skill. Oh, it's like a heal. Awesome. Oh, we didn't get a new weapon from him, did we? Damn it, Viper. Yeah, nothing new. Anything new at all? No. We can recharge the EP by double pressing down on the D-pad. Right, okay. So let's see what this media tower is about.
それでアシモフ、今回の依頼は
かつてサイバーディーバの歌声を国中に配信していた。
Yeah, so if we shut this down, they'll have a much harder time actually disseminating the idol's broadcasts.
お前には
Or the idol's music.
外面から侵入し、警備兵やメカを制圧してもらいたい。私は内部から侵入する。インサイドとアウトサ
So
イ
we'll
ド
be
から
fighting our way to the top, essentially.
テラスは今は通常のメディア配信にしか使われてはいないが、あんなものがある限り、シア。
So Utu is the stage boss, or is that like the leader of the Sumeragi group? Okay. And she says at least they did not back off the anime. No, they really haven't. Like, I was expecting Viper... Well, I was hoping his character would give me something more to do with the joke comparison to Viper the rapper. But instead, he was just like an obsessive idol fanboy? So it's like creepy, but not in the same way that our Viper is creepy. Interested to see what's waiting for us here. Minaret. Standing watch over the media tower is Sumeragi's shining sentinel Yota. Light and lightning will soon clash and be tested. Okay, so a light elemental boss.
こちらシープスリーダー。タワーの内部に潜入した。こちらもタワー外面の制圧を開始してくれ。
了解。
リニアカタパルトが設置されているようだ。
Oh, and we have light platforms to boost us up.
コーティングした荷物を高速で射出運搬するためのマシンだ。お前ならそのマシンを使って自分自身を射出できる。
I have to say, guys, I've not had a lot of particularly trenchant observations as I'm taking it all in. But, I really dig this game.
サイバーディーバの歌はかつてこのタワーによって配信拡散されていた。サイバーディーバ、彼女の力は
So, like, if we were to use this, we can... Oh yeah, we could just recharge. Nice.
能力者の素材が高い精度で探知されていたの。このタワー自体がサイバーディーバのブースターの役割を果たしていたから。
Got it. And yeah, they're trying to tell a story. Oh jeez! Oh, that's nerve-wracking. Oh, the stage is gonna be like Donkey Kong Country on crack, isn't it? We're going to have to use our Gunvolt abilities to slow our descent. Whoops. Wrong way. That got it. Jeez. Bad move on my part. Oh, lots of bad moves on my part. Let's go ahead and recharge.
通路が狭い。普通のジャンプじゃ飛び越えにくいな。
ダッシュジャンプなら少しは飛び越えやすくはないか。雷撃輪のホバリングを利用してみるのもいいかもしれない。
Okay. Good, we got it. Perfect. So it looks like we actually want to stay away from these catapults just about everywhere we can. Got it. I do appreciate this. It's a Mega Man style game that, well, kind of like Gunstar Heroes or another treasure game if you're playing using like a tracer type weapon that deals less damage but allows you freedom of movement while you have shots that basically automatically home in on enemies. It prioritizes evasion and resource management over, say, just optimal positioning for attacks. I quite like that. We've already met both of our challenge objectives for this stage, I think. Alright, into the tower. Okay. Thought there'd be something there, but maybe not. Hey, it's this guy again. We're moving too fast for the dialogue to keep up. That's funny. Oh, nice. Got another level and another, like, super move. Good stuff. So this gun's really useful just for its ability to lock on to, or have up to 5 levels of lock-on active at a time, because that allows us to way more easily tag multiple enemies at once. And deal, you know, respectable damage to them. I'm sure there's secrets or something I'm missing, but we will definitely be coming back to these stages at some point. Woo! And away we go. No! No, what the hell? Whoops. I was not expecting that. Oh, well, that's not good at all. That means our grade is going to be shit. Ah, gotcha. That's a bit better. Thanks, Asimov. We got this down. Now that we know how to recharge our electrical energy, we can keep the heat on bosses more or less all the time. Hopefully. So using our electro field to slow our fall seems to be really, really important here. As now these things are going to start yeeting us into the abyss if we don't adjust just a little bit. Hold on. Is there something over here? Yes, there was! Ah! We will get this. We pick up a small jewel. Yes, what is it? Oh, we have no idea. Oh, this will, like, increase the likelihood of Jewel helping us out, I guess. Okay, good. Is this Yoda? I suppose so. Sumeragi, Shining Sentinel, Defender of our nation's glory. So, unlike the last two, he seems to be a true believer. The kid was largely just in it to have something to do, I guess, or for the luxuries that Sumeragi could provide. And the other guy was just a crazed fanboy who, I guess, assumed working for Sumeragi was better than being persecuted by them, but this guy's all about it. Okay, so what do you do? Ho! He's an angel. Very reminiscent of Harpuya from Mega Man Zero. Okay. What do you do? Oh! That's what you do. Geez, how are we supposed to dodge that? Oh! The field actually deflects the physical projectiles anyway. Oh, having the double jump would be so useful for you. There we go. Dude, I have no idea what's going on in this fight. Okay, it's this again. That's fine. We know how to handle that. Oh! They all, like, cycle their shots now. Whoops. So that attack doesn't seem to get any more difficult. What? Oh, Jesus! Oh god, guys, I'm scared. I have no idea what I'm doing. Phosphoratorium? Oh! Jeez. Wait, that was it? Yeah, having some more mid-air maneuverability is gonna be key to finishing this guy without taking a ton of damage, I feel. Fortunately, that attack is super punishable. So we can largely dodge around that. Barely got clipped by one of the lasers, but that's fine. Ha! Yes, if we charge up, we can shoot through his shield. Nice. Oh, what the hell is this? Gotcha. Okay, so again, I'm not very good at this game, but I can learn the boss fights. That was fun, actually. So, okay, MC, you're, again, like, our resident game designer. What do you think of the bosses we've seen so far? I'd say Viper's probably the weakest, just because, well, A, there's not a whole lot to him, and B, all he's really got going for him is a kind of absurdly long super attack. The kid, Merok, I think it was a really solid boss, because there was this real sense of progression from stage to stage, and he was more or less always vulnerable, but seemed to have the most health out of all three of these guys, and I really like Yoda, actually. There are, like, little windows of opportunity in each of his attacks. You've just got to, like, strategize and use your weapon, or in this case, your weapon and all its properties, appropriately to actually, you know, capitalize on them. That's gonna be like a D rank for sure, because we died. Or no, B, I guess they don't factor in if you die. That's only, like, for special awards or something? Just go ahead and pick... Yeah, there we go. And the Mizuchi weapon, along with the jewel. A figure watched from the shadows as Gunvolt left the scene. The figure reached down and took a shard that was left behind. The glaives were a kind of vessel, which hold an adept's powers. Adepts who agreed to transplant their septimosome, into a glaive were promised high social status in our society. Sumeragi gained control over their septimal powers in return. Right, so those great swords, they've all been drawing and then not using. So Sumeragi taps their power, literally, like not necessarily using them for jobs or anything, but taps into their, like, metahuman power to run all of their various, like, I guess, businesses and power plants and things like that, and literally fuel society with little shards of their life force in exchange for making them, like, high-profile figures, celebrities, basically. And we've got some kind of adept hunter here. Alright. One day, late at night, Jewel was already asleep. I was getting ready for bed myself. Suddenly, I got an emergency phone call from Quill. Oh, is this going to be like, a fight against the Adept Hunter already? Seems like it. This is another, trope of, like, starting from midway through the X series, the Megaman games, when you're halfway through, like, the primary boss roster, you get some kind of special mission, sometimes just a duel against an important boss. Xeno is an easygoing guy, but his combat prowess is top class. This adept thereafter must be a tough customer. Jewel was rubbing her eyes, trying to stay awake. I must have woken her up. It's okay, kid. Just sing for us to make us superhuman and we'll be good. We got this. She was staring right at me. Oh, she actually will. That's great. So yeah, it's just us versus this guy in Sinner's Row. So first things first, let's see if we can actually create something now. What is the Naga site? Decreases the Naga bolt's charge time. That's pretty good. Still can't create anything. Damn it. Well, what do our new skills give us? Or our new skill, Septimal Burst, channels latent septimal energy to temporarily accelerate EP recovery. Guess that could be useful, even though we can recover it on our own, with some limits, I would imagine. What's our new weapon? Mizuchi. Redirectable 5 ways. Charge to extend the redirect point. Allows only 1 tag. Oh, I see. So it's not quite, nowhere near as powerful. I'm kind of tempted to stick with the Naga. If only because I'm kind of comfortable with it from, you know, playing Megaman-ish games.
突然の頼みでごめんなさい。あなたに頼みたいのはその近くの歓楽街に逃げ込んだターゲットの捜索。ターゲットはあのジーヌを負傷させた強力な能力者に。
Alright.
くれぐれも気をつけてね。
First off, did we get anything for those challenges, or would it even tell us? There we go. Awesome. Oh, these are all interesting. So it looks like you get a challenge for clearing any stage with a rank B or higher, and another challenge, like a special contextual challenge or two, like in Merok's stage, we could have apparently dodged a lot of those little corridor traps he laid for us. Don't know why you'd want to in a normal run, because you get more pickups and experience and the like, but I guess if we dodge all but, like, the mandatory ones, including the one that takes us to the boss, we get special, a special reward. Speaking of, did those rewards give us anything we can use to forge? Probably none of the good stuff, right? Oh no, we can create the shield medallion, which is the one thing I would not take, since that's a pendant. You know, like, what's the point of taking less damage when, we already have a pendant that allows us to completely negate a lot of damage? Alright, let's strike it up. Tonight, the Pleasure Quarter belongs to Zonda. As Gunvolt chases the lustful menace down, he crosses paths with an Avenger.
ターゲットの名前はパンテーラ。反対部隊を率いる部隊長。私たちとの戦闘から逃れて、どうもそのあたりのビルの屋上を転々としている。
So obviously the last boss, Yota, symbolized pride, but Viper, I've got no idea. Like, envy, maybe?
パンテーラの指揮する部隊も動き出しているわ。くれぐれも気をつけて。
了解。ターゲットの捜索を開始します。
So here we're going to be taking on Sumaragi's forces and Zonda's men, I suppose.
いくらあなたでも無事では済まない。
Oh,
落ちないように気をつけて。
僕に自殺願望はありませんから。
oh, I love the music here, you guys. The game has an excellent soundtrack overall. I'm really digging this. Can we stand on these? Yes, we can. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, so there's nothing down there. Except death.
スネラギの自立型爆撃マシン。爆撃は大撃。
What on earth are they doing here? Are they fighting Zonda's folks, or...?
残量には十分に気をつけてね。
その忠告、いつか足元と同じようなこと言われました。
あの。
These guys look like all great, like, vaguely, sci-fi authoritarian cops should. Like knockoff Power Rangers. Reminds me of, the Public Eye Patrol from, the 2099 stages in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, you know? Really dig that aesthetic. aesthetic.
幻惑系の能力を使うようね。性別は不明。それが男だったり女だったりその日によって違うんだとか。おそらくそれも幻惑の一部なんだと思うけど。
よくわかりませんね。
Okay, so Zonda might be linked to desire or something then, like the ability to manipulate or conform to one's desire or ideals. If so, Darksiders 3 played with lust in a very similar way, taking away many of the, like, tired sexual connotations, and oh my god, it's like some kind of assault street sweeper Zamboni thing, but instead of dealing with the sexual connotations of the sin, Darksiders 3 dealt, or depicted lust as a being fixated on, like, granting one's, like, deepest, innermost desires. Basically, those desires not falling into the portfolio of either envy, wanting something because somebody else has it and you don't, or, oh jeez. Or greed, wanting something in excess, to possess something in a quantity that is excessive to the point of being either deleterious to your health or subtracting or keeping other people from having something that would be beneficial to them. I'm sorry, I'm not sounding terribly articulate today. Games like this require a lot of you as far as, like, attention, and even still I'm not very good at it. Loving it though, it's just like a feast for the senses. Oh, this is Zonda. Subtle. Seriously, look at that design in the crystal, really? Please tell me I've got, like, the layers wrong and that glowing bit in the front is, like, part of their hair and not, like, a crystal erection. MC says electricity's the answer to everything. In this game it is.
お前がパンテーラか。
嬉しいね少年。私のこの美しき名前を知っていてくれたとは。あ、では始めようか。愛の逃避行を心ゆくまで愛し合おうじゃないか。少年も我が愛に惑うがいい。
So we're not going to be fighting them directly yet, or indeed at all if the adept hunter gets involved. So what do they do? Oh, they're like a reality warper. Mirrored, rather. Nice. Good going, Zonda. So there's like multiple paths and we have to track down the quote-unquote correct one? Oh, here we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. We dodged too much. Ooh, new skill. Some kind of, like, Electric sword? How many? Oh, we're level 13 now. Sick. Dude, I can't believe, like, I've heard this game's name so many times and never actually looked into it. And it's like a spiritual successor to some of my favorite handheld games of all time. No! I pressed dash when I meant to press circle. Whoops. It's okay. It's okay, though. Oh, geez Louise. MC says there are Japanese puns in this. Oh, I do not doubt it. The game seems to have a pretty solid sense of humor about itself. Yeah, this is Mega Man 0 to a T, y'all. Ooh, sent that wire straight through the sentry bot. So there's 2 of Zonda's portals. We probably want to go into this one, right? Oh dear. Hey! Gave us another Jewel, though. Which, oh man, we should have talked to her. Please don't let me forget to talk to Jewel. I'm terrible at that. Oh, and even like the D-pad controls are reversed. I see, I see. Oh. Let's get to their next portal. Sharpish. What on earth are they saying? Is it like I love you or endless love or something? Oh, good. Oh yeah, we've been here before. Ow. We're losing our kudos, but that's okay. So I know there's a cable there, but we want to use the platforms if they give them to us, right? Because no doubt this could lead to special treasure, or in this case, survival, which is a treasure in and of itself when you think about it. So Zonda might have just taken us deeper into the illusion. The line was just white noise. Oh, do we not even get to fight them? It's just going to be... Oh, hey, not Proto Man. He just absorbed all of their power into his shield. This ain't gonna end well. I would imagine, too, that damn shield is going... Like, the one certain enemies have is going to prevent us from tagging him. Alright, Jeez, how How in the hell are we supposed to take that? Oh, we know how to do that, don't we? Jesus Christ! Heal. Oh god, this guy's so much harder than everything we've had to fight up to this point. Jesus! That gun! Like, just his little pistol deals insane amounts of damage. MC says, imagine if he'd absorbed the lust along with the power. Well, near as I could tell, he's not actually using Zonda's powers, he's using... Of course, MC, this is the first one you're like, yeah, this is a boss here. I thought the other three were just as good, but this one's harder, so... Yes, let's get this over with. Okay, that's it. Oh, you can do that too, can you? Just not as well as the literal child. Huh. Okay, that's it. We just have to jump over his regular shots. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Phase 2. That's okay, Lazy Laser, as long as we can punish it, is easily the simplest one to dodge. It's his personal weapon that's the hardest to deal with. Oh, I am so scared now, no joke. Oh, it's... You don't do anything super stupid when we get you down to third weight? Well, there's probably multiple fights against you, so... That makes sense. And we've got you. Ain't no coming back from that. There we go. MC says was doing background stuff. I mean, this first one I was paying attention to. Totally fair. He used, like, very simplified versions of every other boss's super attacks. Oddly enough, it was the little pistol. This boss punishes greed just like Dark Souls. Kinda, sorta. Depending on the phase. But as you can see, if we manage to tag him before he starts firing off one of those ultimates, he's completely open. Copen is his name. Okay. I could be wrong, but I think he's a playable character in either the second game or later on in this game or something. I know there's multiple playable characters. B rank? That's perfectly fine. That's good. So why don't we go for the four corners? Money, Xwidia, Yellow Chalcedony, Electrum. Good. And another jewel. We can actually give those to Jewel now. Meanwhile, on Sumeragi's orbital station, Firmament... Oh, for God's sake, that's the leader? Oh, that's great. It's Yugimoto.
悲しいね。またフェザーの連中の仕業かい？
いえ、それが生還した者の証言によると、パンテーラを倒したのは紅白のアーマーのような装備をまとった少年だった。
アーマー？はあ、なるほど。上園さんの。
ご存知なのですか？
ちょっと厄介な人だけど、特に手を打つまでもないかな。彼は組織だって動いているわけじゃないし、能力者でもない。支援で動いているだけのただの。
So he seems very, very young to be leading this entire corporation.
世の中にはいるんだよ。ごくたまに本物の天才っていうの。
Then again, this does seem to be like your average anime universe where you're either like 12 or 70. There's like not much in the way of, you know, intermediary age depicted.
今はそれよりモルフォの捜索を優先してくれ。彼女はプロジェクトに欠かせない大切な姫巫女なんだから。
So we've got 3 basic bosses left, and I'm sure we're going to have a good old-fashioned boss rush toward the end as well. Next up is, I suppose, the data store. So I'm taking it every stage except maybe Sumeragi has like a... First Sumeragi, rather, has a gem. So we can give these to Jewel. Yeah. Took out the jewel I found and gave it to her.
シアンに受け取ってほしいな。
ありがとう
Good.
GV がたまに撮ってるポーズって何なの？
ポーズ？ああ、チャージの。あれは EP エネルギーをチャージするための型。精神集中するための自己暗示。
Very aware of the fourth wall, this. I like it. It's a video game that enjoys being a video game.
エレクトリックサイコエネルギー。僕の能力因子が生み出す電気エネルギーのことだよ。
つまりただのかっこいいポーズじゃなかったんだね。
自己暗示のためのものだからそういう認識でも間違ってはないけど。
If she thinks it's lame, I may have to dial it back a bit.
かっこいいと思うよ。すごく。私も何か考えてみようかな。モルフを呼ぶ時のポーズ。
必要ないと思うよ。
Good, good. Okay, so we've made her, or her support ability stronger, I guess. So the data store is up next. Oh, wait. We have maybe some new challenges? We've got the Sinner's Row. Sinner's Row challenges unlocked now. Use an offensive skill to defeat at least 3 enemies at once. We can go ahead and try that one, I guess. Clear a mission with 1,000 kudos or more. Probably not that one. We did get a new skill. Hopefully an offensive skill that'll help us out, right? Luxcalibur deploys a large electric blade in the direction Gunvolt is facing. Yeah, that one should do it. And it'll take up 2 of our skill points, which are measured in that little gauge with currently 3 pips in the lower left. I think. Now, can I actually make something? Something good. Just the shield medallion still, damn. Well, that's alright. What's going on in the data store, then? Reminds me, this is probably going to be, at least in terms of setting, similar to one of the very first Megaman X stages I ever remember playing. I think it was Optic Sunflowers stage in Megaman X8. It's a really well-designed stage. It's a series of battle arenas that change in difficulty and reward So it's a modular stage, depending on how quickly you deal with previous ones and how adept you proved at avoiding damage. And it's set in like a massive, like, data storage facility. Alright, what do we have? A magnetic personality lurks amid Sumeragi's labyrinths of data. Carrera, who reaches toward the intruder with greedy fists. Well, that's just spoiling the Deadly Sin analog, doesn't it? Electro middle schooler, I like that. So we can, like, attract these things. We don't actually move these lifts by touching them with our field. We draw them towards the field whenever it's deployed. Gotcha. This is such a well-made game. I'm so glad that this is proving to be like a pretty successful and popular franchise. And I'm sure the second game, you know, is much, much bigger. Oh, all the little uses for your, electro field are so cool. Oh, harping on about the good old insta-death spikes, which, thankfully, I don't think are going to be a thing in this game. Oh, shoot, look at that server farm. The graphic design, like, obviously, this is a sprite-based game, but the graphics are gorgeous because of how stylized everything is. Nope, 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 nope. Over here. Yeah. Those medals give us another material draw, I believe. So it looks like different characters from the Sheeps, I suppose that's what we're calling them now, act as mission control depending on the stage itself. So what's going to attack us here? Nothing for the time being, it looks like, but there's got to be some kind of tricky platforming element these conveyors are going to be used for, right? Just has to be. Oh god, no, not you. Gotta figure out a better way of dealing with the ninjas without necessarily wasting skill points. But what we've worked out seems to be fine for the time being. Metal, yes please. Combat challenge? Maybe? Or are we just supposed to make it to the top of the conveyors and, like, maybe destroy the siren? Yep, I can hear it. Yep, looks like that's exactly what we're supposed to do. That's very interesting. Oh. There's like a magnetic effect on the wall. Okay. Very interesting. I'm sure there's going to be some hazards along the ceilings now. Ooh, another medal. Good. Gem, gem, gem. Yes! Awesome. Seems like the gems are kind of the big ticket items in every stage. So long as we get them, I should be nice and satisfied. Alright, careful, careful, easy as she goes. Yep, good. Very good. Ouch. Enemies in this stage haven't been too tough so far. Mostly just these mine things from the second stage, I want to say, the Viper stage? Yeah. So are we almost to our boss? Seems like it's about that time, you know what I mean? This way, very good. Nice. So I can't say for certain, but it seems like this will probably end up being one of our better runs. Or first runs through a stage. I mean, there's so few enemies on screen at a time, we're probably not going to clear that mission, or challenge, but that's okay. Ooh, yikes. Here I was thinking there'd be some kind of goodie hidden away under the obvious path, but no. No, just pain. Alrighty. Well, our health is still looking great. And we should probably get topped off before the boss, I feel like. Or no, nope. Oh, he's a big guy. Carrera, the magnetic fist. Oh boy. So he's probably going to be like charging around, like from side to side, like slamming into walls and things like that. Oh boy. He's big. Might want to make use of our new, like, Lux Caliber ability here. Oh, I see. I don't see. Jesus. So the trade-off is, even though it's pretty difficult to dodge, well, that combination attack he does anyway, unlike a lot of our other bosses, he seems to be almost constantly vulnerable. Oh, we dodged everything but the return there. That's not too bad. Hell is that? Oh, not like it matters. MC says not big on taste. If you mean like visual style, at least his base form wasn't, but I kinda like the transformed state here because most of the other bosses were kind of frail looking, or thinner, I should say. Let's try out our new sword. Yeah, Lux Calibur's where it's at. Got him. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go so far as to say, even though it wasn't a perfect run, far from it, that might be my best boss performance to date. He was not too bad at all. Aside from that combination he had, all you really had to do was just avoid the little gravity vortexes whenever they spawned, including the one for his super move, and just stay off of the ground? For the most part, it was basically like Chill Penguin if you didn't have to be directly level with him to damage him. But there was no need. During the fight, all of this data was destroyed. Yeah, I like these bosses. These bosses are really, really good. For this type of game, anyway. I look forward to seeing, like, if they'll come back during a boss rush or something, with, you know, like, additional forms or tactics, or, yeah, an A rank. That's good stuff right there. Good, we got some pretty solid stuff from this one. And the Technos gun, as well as our jewel. So first things first, let's give our jewel to Jewel. It's the same cutscene, it looks like. Good. And what on earth is Technos? Allows up to 2 tags only, but fires 2-way terrain crawlers. Huh. All of these sound interesting, but I really like the ability to tag something up to at least 3 levels and just kind of whittle it down with our striker ability. Did we unlock any new skills, for the record? No, we did not. Can we create anything new? No, we cannot. Well, that's alright. What we have seems to be more than sufficient. So we've got the Stratacombs and the Pharma Lab. Let's go ahead and try for the Subterranean Stratacombs. We'll try this one again. Obviously, that new Blade skill is excellent. Did a ton of damage to Carrera. Oh, so this this boss may be able to summon phantasms or something like that? Oh, that's interesting. So we may actually beat the game, or get this first game anyway, or get damn close on stream today, and then maybe come back once we're through the second game and, like, try to run for those challenges and improve our grades or something like that. It seems like sort of a score attack type game, which, if you're an experienced team looking to sort of demonstrate to the market, or to the public, sort of a proof of concept for a new IP, that's a pretty good way of going about it. A pretty simple game with a lot of replay value that demonstrates, hey, here's this thing that's very much like another thing we made that you love. but works in so many different and cool ways. Alright, so let's take on the haunted warehouse. This secluded prison has fallen prey to a two-headed serpent with no regard for the laws of life and death. So our sin connection here is... Serpent, maybe this is envy? And he says, Snake! Snake! Oh, this may be a sneaking mission. Oh, it's these damn shutters again. Ghosts? Oh, that's one way to get on down. So the trade-off we've made with our current weapon is that, again, as I've said before, like as a primary weapon, as like a buster analog, it's kind of garbage, but it allows us to just devastate everything with our electro field really easily. What's over here? Anything? No. MC says, can you remind me who the terrorists are? Well, these folks are seeking basically to liberate, the gifted individuals, like Gunvolt here. Because the bomb put by an ally makes me doubt it. Well, no, these guys are definitely the insurgents, because Sumeragi effectively controls a corporate state here. They own the entire city, seems like they run the entire country, they've got orbital stations and all that. They're kind of comparable to Shinra, it looks like. Oh, this is going to be a light-based stage, or a darkness-based stage, okay. So we've got to spark the backup generators, okay. So some of the lasers are only active in the light and others only in the darkness, I see. Oh, we can shut down the little roving barriers. By zapping them with lightning. Okay, okay, I see. Like so. Man, MC, you were not kidding when you said lightning was literally the key to everything here, or electricity was. Oh, good. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Ooh. Hello? This is interesting. Every stage introduces new ways to use the flash field. That's really, really cool, actually. They could have just made this an offensive tool and left it at that. That would have been, you know, a big enough adjustment to the Megaman 0/ZX formula. But they really did a lot of inventive things with it. I dig that. And he says he can produce energy but can't even bother to buy a torch or get one installed inside of himself, which, I mean, come on. If you can't do that, what kind of robot are you? Well, no, sorry, as I understand it, he isn't a robot so much as maybe some kind of cyborg. Oh god, what is that? These must be created by the local, jeez. The local boss's, power. No, no, no! Get off me! Oh, it drained all of our energy. Kind of like, oh, this is gonna be an obscure-ass reference, but, Half-Life from the Hulk, or specifically, the kind of decent tie-in movie, or tie-in game to the first Hulk movie, way back in the day. Jeez, okay. Alright, on to the back half of the stage. But... No! No, we automatically move on. Damn it, we missed, a pickup. That one was on me. Oh yeah, oh, there's spikes on the ceiling too? Jesus. This one got a lot harder out of nowhere. Put a little light on the situation. Or do we have to do this from a certain angle? Right, okay. Now there were some prizes hidden behind... Jeez, that's so hard. And we're losing all our kudos, that's great. Hidden behind a blue laser at the very beginning of the area, so... Let's grab these. Oh, yeah. That's the way, just dash straight across. Oh, that's much safer. Oh, more of these things. Yep. Looks like they're bungeeing down on cords made of flesh. Yay. Okay. So, across we go. Even though that doesn't do anything. Hey, there we go, we've got purple light. Bit strong on the eyes, but it is still my favorite color. If you shoot the hanging ones down by blasting the little cord of ooze that supports them, it blocks your vision for a bit. That's sort of an interesting penalty. So I'm not doing quite as well as I did in the last stage, but still pretty decent overall. Oh, another one? Now another one? Yep. Oh, damn it, can't overheat. I should probably be using my skills more than I have been, but I don't know, since I don't know what the bosses are going to be like exactly, I feel this obsessive need to just, like, maintain what we already have, you know, like keep them in reserve in case we go up against something that's just way harder than I expected. Come on. That's the way. Good little platform. Ew. Just slowly lower ourselves on down and grab the metal. How deep does this cavern complex go? Okay, so we've got a red gate blocking access to the jewel over there, so we definitely want to get our little paws all over it. Whew. Well, okay, where on earth is our red switch then? Is it further up here? There it is. Let's go ahead and use one of our skills. It won't get us the mission, but it'll get rid of the zombies. No platform to help us out, so we're just going to have to really go for the gold here. Nice. Worst part of dealing with these guys is just tagging them. Oh, I see. We're going to have to trigger all three of them at once. This is our boss? No, she doesn't want to be here, but maybe she gets taken over by an alternate personality or something? Or she's tricking us? Seems like some sinister stuff happened here. Did Adept Hunters nab her? Why is she here alone? But more importantly... This is definitely our boss, but I mean... Is she lying to us, or is something going to happen to her? We made our way from there together.
所は
We passed by one of the rooms and her mood suddenly changed.
頭が
Yeah, so she's going to be a reluctant boss.
そうよこの先の部屋は
She suddenly bolted into the room.
彼女ゴーストにでも取り憑かれちまったのか
思い出した私
Yep, here we go. Oh. There's two of them. She was no ordinary adept, there were two of her. Are they moths? She split into two people when she transformed. What does it mean?
こりゃ一体
通信切るよ。
おい
That was all I heard from Zeno before I cut him off.
やっと出られた
Yep, multiple personalities. The second girl turned and glared at the first.
あんた何記憶なくしちゃってんのよあごめんなさい
その姿、スメラギの能力者か。
そう私はいえ私たちは
So were they running this facility?
私は使えないその子に代わってあいつらの言いなりになるよう作られた別人格すみません
I didn't even know it was possible for a Septima to do this. But if she's with Sumeragi, then what
ここ
happened
にいた
here?
他の人間はどうしたんだ。
あら途中で見なかったかしら連中の慣れの果て
Yep, so that's her power. No way. Those zombies I saw back there were all her
絶対
doing?
の死すら覆すこの力
Oh, well if that's the case, she might technically be the most powerful of all of them.
だから叶えてあげたのああいう形でね
Oh boy, I'm terrible at, like, dual bosses in these
私の
games.
おもちゃにしてあげるわ
やめろ。無駄に争う気はない。
But wait a minute. My gun can lock onto both of you.
だってそれが私が作られた意味
Need to remember to recharge a bit more regularly. But
すみません
ooh, yikes.
無駄よその子は私の
What?
言いなり
Oh, they could petrify us.
とっても弱いの自分じゃ何にもでき
What
ない
the hell is even going on in this fight? I can't tell.
私が代わりにその子ができないの全部その子は私の言うことさえ聞いてればいいんだ嫌いなさい
So I'm having to heal, and again, I'm sorry to say, I have no idea what's going on in this fight. Looks like our electro field can totally block most of their attacks, but
アクション言い換えて
right, so she can bring the nasty one back to life.
こっちを見なさい嫌いなさい
How do we... How the hell do we dodge that? Is it like we can't be hit by both of their beams at once? Or... Like, that's gotta be it, right? Because there's no way you can totally avoid both beams. Yes, 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 we've seen this. Wait, we might actually want to whittle the nicer one down first if she's the only one who can resurrect the other. Okay. Well, this is certainly the ideal gun for dealing with them. Oh no, they can both use it. Got him. Okay, so that time they didn't use the paralysis vision at all, which is weird, but the rest of their attacks we got down, it looked like I was able to dodge the, like, sort of side-swapping charge attack pretty easily. For the most part, anyway. When it was all over, I reconnected the line to Xeno.
おいおい GV さっきはなんだよいきなり通信を切りやがって無事なんだなああ詳しい説明は帰って
I like that boss, I really do. Like a lot of fights in these games, or at least in my experience, like when I played the Megaman Zero Collection, which is one of my favorite games of all time, collectively, like that little series, I adore it. Rank C, yeah. Most of the bosses take me like at least 2 tries to really learn, but I have a great time with them aside. Got another jewel. Now we just have the Pharma Lab, and then it's on to, I guess, the Sumeragi stages properly, right? And I mean probably Proto Man again. Jules at the window staring off at something. That pillar was none other than Sumeragi's orbital elevator. Oh my god, this is literally Mega Man 8. And the weird Yugimoto president guy is just straight up Lumine. They built it near the seaside, decently far away from home, but it's so massive that you can see it clearly, even from here. Sweet? Okay, hopefully that'll have called in some help for us. So the stages I'll definitely want to retry are Vipers and, was that Elise's? Sorry, I'm just so bad at remembering these names, they come and go so quickly. So the Forested Pharma Lab is going to be our final stage of the main 6. And let's go ahead and whip out that challenge one more time. We just need to get the right stage for it, right? Or no, we did it accidentally? Okay. Fine. Good. Glory Seeker, clear any mission with 1,000 kudos or more. Sure. And the rest of these are all stage specific, so like we'd have to go back to earlier stages to give them a try. We can finally create Osmotic Eye. That's really good. What else uses our polymers, though? The Nagasite. And that's it. So, anything else use our Electrum? No, it does not. So yeah, we'll go ahead and buy this. It costs practically nothing in terms of, like, MG, so... Oh, and all of a sudden we have a ton of things we can buy. Osmotic Eye Plus, the Recharge Lens, increases credit intake but also damage taken, decreases EP expenditure while using the flash field. Yeah, you were meant to replay the hell out of this game. Oh, that's interesting. That's so interesting. Because, the Mega Man Zero games were definitely, you know, not that. Did we earn any new skills at any point? No, not yet. So let's equip our new eye. And check out the Pharma Lab. A flower being? So, a sentient plant? Obviously, that won't be the boss. The boss will be another Sumeragi officer, but...
シード聞いたことはないかしら。それそのものは抗ストレス剤なんかに使われたりするものなんだけど、製法次第ではセブンスを強化する他に強い副作用
Oh, so it's like a steroid. It's being used to power up Septima's artificially.
秘密裏にスメラギはシードを能力者の制御に使っているようね。
Maybe if they're smart, they integrate this into the boss battle somehow. A bit like Artorias, the boss can buff it itself.
わかりました。その依頼受けます。
Stratos, Lord of the Horde, feasts upon the laboratory's grotesque flora, but they only sate his hunger for so long. So this is the gluttony boss. Great.
こちら GV。施設内への潜入に成功しました。
Oh, this is a beautiful stage. Check this out.
実験植物の一種か。
どうもあなたの雷撃に反応するように。
Oh, those tentacles lash out for us if we use our flash field. Yikes.
違うのよ。ジーナがいつも変なことばかり言ってるから。
Yeah, I'm digging this. Wish there was a bit more enemy variety, but again, for the first entry in this series, it's not bad at all. We earned the Big Bad Electro something trophy. Oh, of course there's lots of tentacle jokes. Of course there are. Oh, hello, collectible. Or money. Oh, I'll take it. Ooh, yikes. Lots of those tendrils everywhere. They're gonna make navigating this area interesting. For once, we're actually being discouraged from using our electro field to get past enemies. Oh, what is this? Is this going to lead us to a different biome or something?
目の前の壁にある配電盤に雷撃を流してみて。
And we can use flash field to just totally destroy brambles and like other dry, dead-looking plant life. Good. This is where they're growing the dank plants, apparently. Oh, first bay and now this. There we go. Oh. I don't care if we take a little bit of damage, I got our jewel. That one was... I mean, I guess it's not the easiest in the world to get to, but it was very obvious in its placement. Maybe you get something cool for handing over all of the jewels. As he says, I'm back with tea. Alright, good stuff, man. Welcome back. We are, believe it or not, in the 6th and final, like, what appears to be standard, like, boss stage before, I guess, the Sumeragi endgame. Now, I do know, I think, this game has more stages in the quote-unquote endgame than your average Megaman title would. Oh, we've got another mini-boss. Right on, I love mini-bosses in the Mega Man series. And let's be real, this is a Mega Man game with the serial numbers filed off. Not a bad thing at all.
資料と全然違うわ。成長したというの。実験コードビビった。まさかこんな姿になっているなんて。資料通りならその
Eidolon.
花弁に守られたねし。外で花弁を刺激し続ければ防衛本能が働いて。
Okay, so we've got to zap it just enough to expose the core, and then just snipe away at that, or expose the core and then big sword. And there we go, over half its health in one shot. That's the way to do it. Jeez, we absolutely destroyed that thing. Okay, on to the back half of the stage, I guess. 2, 3, 4. And I guess since they're using the products of the Eidolons, like, performance enhancers for, these, like, metahumans, the Gluttony boss is going to essentially be an addict of some kind. Which certainly fits the motifs of that sin particularly well. The idea of consumption to harmful, uncontrollable excess. MC says the game seems a little unbalanced with the combat mechanisms. I get the distinct impression you're meant to replay stages with more challenging missions or like special criteria engaged after a first playthrough. Like, kind of get the sense that this is all just to learn the game. Oh god. Oh, we gotta cheese it. The boss is after us with a horde of bees? Yeah. Yeah, this is super not cool. But looks like we can fend him off temporarily with our Electro Force. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently. Oh no, he's sending like swarms of them after us in waves. Okay, they're not actually like a tide we have to run from. Whoopsie. So this is already teaching us something that's going to come in handy for the boss fight, of course. And of course the solution is electricity. When wouldn't it be? Not that I'm complaining. This feels incredible. MC says, not the bees! I'm actually really impressed they had the restraint not just to make them bees. Oh, we missed... Did we miss the health pickup, or did we somehow... Did it somehow give us the credit for it anyway? Good news is, Stratos's waves of vermin seem to be killing his troops just as effectively as they would us if we didn't have, like, the almighty electricity on our side. As he says, probably saw too many bees in Ukulele. Totally fair. Well, were there that many bees? I don't know. Well, maybe in Possible Lair. In Possible Lair there definitely would be, but not in the original. So this should be the boss. Oh, you do not look well. Yep, indeed, he looks... They're going with, like, an addict motif for the Gluttony boss. Which is fitting, as, like, super steroids are produced here. There was something clearly off about this guy. Maybe he's, like, best friends with Viper. Who knows? Wonder if that smell is from the flower. I guess I must have carried the scent all the way over here. All of these bosses, well, most of them anyway, are really interesting, and aesthetically they're all so cool. MC says, I don't see anything wrong with that guy. Oh god. This is not what I was expecting.
あらよ、腹を満たすために目の前のものを食いまくるしかないじゃないか。
I have no idea what you're supposed to be, but you look so cool. Whew. Oh, I know exactly what you are. Okay, so this is the worst possible gun for this fight. Holy shit, we just took him from phase 1 to phase 3 instantly. Oh, that sword is so good! Nemesis Fang. Oof. So we do fortunately harm him and we attack his other forms. Oh, there he goes. Ipsy says, oh wait, powerful drug. Yep. I can't believe the sword, Luxcalibur, was able to take him from midway through phase 1 to the beginning of phase 3 in one hit. Well, goodbye, drug man. May you reunite with Viper in a most lit afterlife. A rank, yeah, that's A rank work, I would say. We made pretty quick work of that one. Orochi and a jewel. Interested to see what kind of weapon Orochi is. Maybe like an assault rifle? Oh, looks like we're back with Yugi.
モルフォの居場所が判明しました。
本当かい？それは良かった。そうだね。ここは念のために彼に迎えに行ってもらおうか。
Now we get to play through, I think, quite a few endgame stages.
直ちに手配します。
やれやれ。これでようやくプロジェクトが進むよ。この施設が無駄にならずに済んでよかった。
ただいま、シアン。
Every time I come home from a mission, Jewel is there to greet me.
ああ、突然お邪魔するよっと。
Oh yeah, it's the first stage's boss again. That listless, peace-disturbing voice. They're all going to have upgraded forms, aren't they? Through a wormhole stepped a man who should no longer exist. For the record, I think he's supposed to be a, like, 13-year-old, but whatever. Sumeragi's own Merak.
お前は僕が倒したはず。
ああ、やっぱそこ突っ込む？めんどいな。まあ、いっか答えなくても。君がモルフォちゃん？上からの命令でね、モルフォちゃん連れてくよ。はあ、だる。さっさと帰って寝よ。
待て、メレク！
A ghost from the past catches Jewel off guard. Gunvolt speeds to the rescue like a bolt of Azure justice. Boss rush time? Or are we just going to be fighting Merak? Hold on real quick. What does Orochi do? Up to 8 tags. Ooh. Well, no, sorry, as cool as that is, I am just such a traditionalist, I will stick with my Mega Buster for now. Because it's worked so well for us thus far. Oh yeah, this is gonna be like a boss rush, probably.
しつこいな。疲れるからあんまり使いたくなかったけど、使っちゃうかな。待て！待つわけないだろ。君は
Ain't nobody got time for that, really? Jeez. Oh, it's an upgraded Mantis, the first stage's boss. Oh, I see. Jesus. Wow. How in the hell? Good. Right, 1, 2, 3. The timing for that is insane, yo. Once more. Where's that? Nope, that's it. It looks like the boss himself is taking over. Probably taking over the radio from here on out. I've never heard this person's voice before. MC says I require stronger lightning. Oh, I hope we get stronger lightning. So I wonder what kind of adept power Nova has. So they're only interested in controlling the metahumans, not anybody else, it sounds like. MC says Nova powers, obviously. I would not put it past them to give him, like, space-themed powers, since he's been operating from an orbital station the whole time. Since we've already had, like, a laser guy. Yeah, they just want to create, not exactly an army of these metahumans, but control them so they can drain their energy. Yeah, Sumeragi was using her songs like sonar to track our locations. Her songs sync with the minds of adepts and amplify their septimas, or powers. Amplify that over a wide range, and adepts become easy to track. With the tech that Sumeragi has at their disposal, brainwashing adepts with it is definitely possible. So we're gonna have to take down each of their Septima again, as well as probably, or each of their adepts again, including, hopefully, the Lust boss. We'll get, like, a proper fight with them. B rank, that's totally acceptable. So now it's time to take them all down again. So we're gonna have to fight our way to and then through the orbital elevator, right? And then the firmament, of course. Alright, so we'll need to bust up all the orbital elevator's guards, including probably familiar faces, I'm guessing. You have got to come up with a better name. Team Sheeps, come on, man. Alright, so yeah, from the first Sumeragi to... Right, we have, a series of final missions now. Eridu, the bridge, I guess, the Tower of Babel, so, the orbital elevator, and then the firmament. Okay, so Eridu is next. Well, hold on, we can't exactly talk to Jewel, right? Good. Oh, we unlocked the Together with Jewel trophy somehow, though, and we got closer to her somehow. Did we clear that last mission? No, I guess not. Clear urban run without taking any damage. Or, jeez. So we could, again, they definitely want you to go back to replay old stages, because we can clear a lot of these pretty easily. Can we create anything new with the gear we got from those last two? Another osmotic eye. MC says, Eridu was long considered the earliest city in southern Mesopotamia. I'm learning things. Yep, it certainly was. All of these are references to, like, Mesopotamian and Abrahamic, like, culture, and particularly religion, with the Tower of Babel, and then the allusion to the firmament, the separation, sort of celestial separation between the spheres of heaven and the earth, created by the Abrahamic God during the Genesis. Air dash, yeah, I'm definitely taking an air dash ability, because why not, right? That's definitely something we want. So we'll go ahead and equip our new item. Oh, but we got a new skill, didn't we? Don't really ever use Septimal Burst, so instantly recharges all EP even when overheating. Oh, that could be useful. That could be very useful. Yeah, that's probably better than the other. At least for the way I play this, it is. Quill Signet, what does this do? Slightly accelerate recovery from overheating. Well, since we've got that new skill, we probably won't need it as much as the air dash. Well, the air dash costs EP, though. Yikes. We'll give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, Gunvolt races towards the space-bound spire, heedless of the dangers that lie ahead. Accidentally missed the briefing, I think, but that's okay. So let's see. Oh, that thing takes up a lot of EP, actually. Yep, we're getting wind resistance in midair now. That's a good old Megaman trope. Level up. Nice, nice. Onogoro, the massive man-made island. Sumeragi built it to house the orbital elevator and other major facilities. SC says, not a Mega Man player myself. I've played, I want to say, most of the games. I'm mainly really fond of the X and Zero series. And since this was developed by the same folks who handled Zero and the spiritual successor series, ZX, this feels very comfortable and familiar to me. I'm not particularly good at it, obviously, but this is like comfort food to me. Also hard to believe that, like, the same studio published, if, like, the same team didn't work on Mighty Number 9, but they also published Bloodstained. One of the Bloodstained games. Also titles I need to check out on stream at some point. So this is just one gigantic dust up. Not much in the way of platforming as they're like so far. Something about a dating sim in there, I don't even want to know. In we go. So now the wind's going to be pushing us in the opposite direction.
GV が心配なのはわかるが、注意は怠るな。
Alright. Still collecting money anytime it drops, even though we've got more than enough for now at least. Doing well so far. Missile launchers just might be the easiest enemies in the entire game to deal with. Again? Okay, whatever, sure. Here we go. Sword time. And there it goes. MC says Mighty Number 9 was developed by Concept, that's right, with the help of Inti Creates. The game was released in 2014 by Inti. Yeah, they published it and provided assistance. Which, man, can you imagine if these folks got to take point on that project? It'd probably be a really good game then, instead of a kind of mediocre one, unfortunately. It's a real shame that, because Mighty Number 9 looked like it was going to be such a cute little game. And oh boy, it wasn't. Okay game, this is getting to be a bit much. Okay. Oh, thank God, got it. So the Mantis is feeling a little overused as a boss at this point, but again, that's fine. It's a minor complaint. Ooh. These have shields, a bit like, what were their name? Armor Joe? From the Megaman series? MC says it's a mini-boss now. Yeah, it is. unfortunately, and it's just the same thing every time. I appreciate, like, the new model they broke out, but it's already the third time we fought that one in 2 stages. Okay. Air dash coming in. Super handy. Whatever shall it be, yeah. Okay, I'm not super cool with this design choice. At the very least, NC says you apparently get the best equipment in the game at level 70. Well, we are at 23, so yeah, this thing's definitely made for replay value and lots of it. No, 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 he's facing the wrong way. Don't. Oh, no, no, he's not. MC says enjoy the grind. Well, there's so many optional challenges with cool extra rewards we can use to create new equipment. Like, in my personal downtime, or if there's anything really cool I might want to save for stream, I probably will. I mean, this game is honestly a lot of fun. Questionable design choice in regard to the Mantis aside. Oh. Hey, it's good old Marok again.
そんなのもう雨の浮き橋に運んだに決まってるじゃん。やっぱり君がここに来たら邪魔するように試練から言われてる。
So I guess we actually get to kill him this time?
めんどくさいけど生き返らせてもらった恩義は返さないとね。生き返らせてもらったの。そうだよ。
Yeah, the wind is gonna make this one a real pain.
ああ、でも一つは詮索しないで。どうせ答えられないし。ま、企業秘密ってやつ。大企業だからね。スメランにはさ、その辺も結構めんどくさいんだよね。バーン！避けたやつ。えい。 連れ去ったお前を僕は許さない。
I would like to remind the audience at this point we are talking trash with and threatening a literal child.
こっちも君とこれ以上おしゃべりするつもりはないし。疲れるしさ。はいはい。再び眠っていろ。永久に。
Lazy laser time? Yep. Oop. Couldn't have avoided that. I maneuvered us in a pretty bad way there. Oop. Oop. Got him? Got him! MC says pretty normal, more like edgy laser. He tries a little too hard, but we got him. And hopefully that's it for him. It does sound like something out of a Toku show. Ooh, we need more like really good Toku games that aren't just like fighters or like Dynasty Warriors kind of Muso knockoffs. Oh, we actually got a 4-star. Nice. A rank. Hey, hey. I guess getting fed up with the Mantises and just using like Luxcalibur on them actually paid off. Let's see, and this one. Now we've unlocked Babel, which this is probably our boss rush stage, right? Or one of them? Did we get any new? No. So what air can we create here? Nothing yet.
軌道エレベーター雨の坂をこ
Yeah, if it's just an elevator, this will be like a combat or boss rush. Oh, I always love these stages.
あとはそれに乗ってシアンちゃんを助けに行くだけだな。
コントロールは抑えたとはいえ、そこはスメラギの施設。何があるかわからないわ。油断しないでね。
了解。全処します。
Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Give me about 3 minutes to grab a drink really quickly, and we'll be ready to take on Babel, and then possibly the last stage in the game with the Firmament? Alright. We are ready to dive back on in and possibly finish this sucker up. Oh, and MC says elevators, has ukulele, impossible lair flashbacks. There's a lot of, like, well, Vaders and, really tricky moving platform segments in the lair itself, aren't there? Oh, thank you very much, thank you. The elevator to Firmament has become a river Styx. One by one, condemned souls return from the netherworld. Oh, hell yes, boss rush! Ugh, I love these. Gonna be really bad at them, but I love them. So Marok's already dead, right? So we're gonna be starting things off if we go on... MC says, oh yeah, it's amazing as a platformer. Like, the world itself, I know, there's less variety in, like, environments and world design and all that, but apparently the gameplay is much tighter. Like, it's, as a game, if we look at it mechanically from a design perspective, I've been told by multiple people, Impossible Lair is a much better game than the first.
絶対シアンちゃんを助け出して。生きて帰ってこいよな。
So I'm trying to think, if not Merrick, who's up next, like, just in the initial stage order? It's gonna be either Carrera or, Yoda.
それにしても足も
Who are probably the easiest bosses out of the whole lot. MC says it has a learning curve, but gameplay-wise it feels so good. Oh yeah, that's a clear improvement over the original then. The first ukulele from, like, a visual and auditory design perspective was so good. Like, really, really nice. But the gameplay had some rough edges that really could have used a little bit of polish. MC says it has its frustrations too. Oh, I'm sure.
そんなことでも考えてるんじゃねえか?
So it looks like we're taking on... I hope it's the other 6. I hope we get to see what the Lust boss can do. MC says visuals are really good, the soundtrack is notable. I've heard the soundtrack's great. The line was completely dead now. Must have went beyond its signal capabilities. I'm worried about Asimov, but it's not like I can go back now. I kept telling myself, you have to do this on your own. And we've got our skills in tow to let us, like, chip down really troublesome bosses easily if need be. Speaking of troublesome bosses, first up is the Addict again. Viper must have topped him off. Oh good, it's this guy. We probably have to dodge out of the way of his hands before that third dash. Jesus. Lord of the Flies? Really? Nice. Okay, so I'm not doing too great on this one. But okay, phase 2. Oof. Have no idea how to deal with that one. Oh, I know how to deal with this, though. Oh, so close. That attack is eminently punishable. If only I knew, like, really... Oh, jeez! Really consistently how to dodge his how to consistently dodge his moves. That's the sentence I was trying to say. Jeez. At least it's all uphill from here, right? MC says he says something about crushing you. Eh, that's appropriate, given his moveset. That's it. You've got to watch for where the earth is starting to part, and base your dodge around that. What's your ult again? Whoops, overcharged. Again? Uh-oh. Got him? Oh, and thank God he heals us. Well, Nothing can possibly be worse than you. Oh, good, it's this guy again. Awesome. I really liked his fight. And now we should have a better idea of how to deal with him, fingers crossed. MC says, that is a flag, you know? How do you mean?
我が命など大いなる計画のためならば安いものだ
So probably best to heal ourselves really quickly.
能力者たちの自由を奪う計画にどんな価値が
カラミティリッパー自由誰事だ自由など
Oh, we could meet 2 times the addicts now. Oh joy.
還元に過ぎん貴様のような国賊には分かるまい光よ能力者という爆弾を抱えたこの国いな
This is the attack we can punish.
今どれほど危うい状態であるのか
Ouch.
シデン殿は真にこの国の未来を憂いておられるこの国のためならば私は喜んでこの身この魂をも捧げよう私はこの国の行く末を照らす輝かしき国防の礎なり日の光に映る我が国
Well, he's really taking that pride motif and rolling with it, isn't he?
我が光の本流に
Oop,
飲まれ消えよ
wrong way. I had it the first time.
そんなに死に急ぎたいならもう一度僕が眠らせてやるよ
Oop, that was close. That's easily his most trying attack. So as long as we dodge him, yeah, we can deflect the others. Let's heal up again. Okay, so he's not using the attack I really like, unfortunately. Okay, what's your ult again? Right. No idea what we're supposed to do there. Heal. Okay. And he says nothing worse than that. Well, he's not worse than the Gluttony boss, far from it. The only one that comes close in terms of outright difficulty is probably Viper, who is next, yeah, if we're going in order. And he's just totally off his gourd.
俺に任せるってな。ほら叫んだ。彼女は誰のものでもない。彼女の意志は彼女自身のものだ。
Okay, now that we mastered the recharge mechanic, though, this seems to be easier as a fight.
てめえの悲鳴。それだけよ。ほらほら。蹴りつぶす。殺せ。ほらほら。この俺の。
Problem is they leave behind little after effects. Oh Christ, not this again.
帰るのはお前だ。デイトナ。焦げつや。
Heal.
貫け。ほら蹴りつぶす。
Okay, so we've gotten to where we can dodge that one fairly reliably.
ほらほら。ほらほらほら。ほらほらほら。
Got him. So we're down to... Is it gonna be just Carrera, the girls, and then the Lust boss? Oh no, we're on to... I guess we hit like a midway checkpoint. So the others must be up here. Yep, here they are. I can see the poles already. Oh, please tell me there's not going to be 3 this time. Yep. Yep, this is the 3rd one.
やっぱり今までの能力者はお前が蘇らせていたのか。
So, one of them's like kind of cruel, one of them's very timid and sweet, and one's totally insane.
その姿まだ。
大正解。前に戦った時死ぬ瞬間にそいつの魂を逃がしておいたの。最も危険なエリーゼ。
Okay, so the central one's probably going to have additional abilities.
正直一か八かの賭けだったわ。そいつは私もスメラギも制御できない獣。でも賭けは
Well,
私
we've
の
got
勝ち。
a couple aces up our sleeve in the form of those skills, which I will use if this proves to be way more difficult than their original fight.
遊ぼうか。
Okay, so she's going to enter the battle sporadically, it looks like.
私はエリーゼ3。
私はオリジナルエリーゼワーク。
そしてそいつがエリーゼ2。やるわよ。
ごめんなさい。
Okay, so, yeah, one of them's totally mad.
そいつ私より先に
Oh.
作られたんだけど、コントロールできないからって暗示で封印されてたもんね。
Looks to me like we can't attack the newcomer at all.
インタラクション言いたいって。
Oh no, you don't. Okay, so what does... How do we harm the second one?
完全な蘇生。言ったでしょ。坊や。
Or no, that's it?
行くよ。
知れ。化け物。
Oh, Proto Man. Of course. I was about to say something was up because we couldn't damage her at all, even when she did come down.
グリードスナッチャー不死身の化け物相手にも効いたようだな。生命を支配するなど神の摂理に背く許さ
So
れ
this
ざる
guy's like kind of a xenophobic fundamentalist type, it
そして
seems,
神
but
の摂理に背くのは
God, he's powerful.
アームドブルー貴様も俺が断罪する。来い、この先で待つ。
So he's our boss, right? So where's Carrera or the Lust boss?
リーバプロジェクトと奴らの好きにはさせん。
スメラギを打倒するというのなら手を貸す。シアンには絶対に手出しさせない。
貴様の手など借りん。化け物は一匹残らず根絶やしにするまでだ。貴様もこの銃弾で神の身元へ送ってやろう。
Alright, so we gotta take him down next. Sure.
なぜお前はそこまで能力者を憎む。
俺は亡き父の意志を背負い戦っている。俺の父はかつてスメラギの研究施設で能力者についての研究をしていた。研究の末父はある結論に至った。能力者はいずれ俺たち人類を脅かす天敵となる。
ヒーリングボルト。
Heal.
父はスメラギの上層部に能力者の危険性について必死に訴えかけたが、スメラギのクズどもは能力者を利用して利益を得るためにその訴えを全て握りつぶし基地を死へ追いやったのだ。ブレイジングバリスタ。
Oh, of course. Of course we're dead. Well, how on earth are we not supposed to be when they, like, finish the boss fight, or the boss rush stage with probably the hardest boss in the game? Alright. Now that we're at full power, though, we should be able to pull this out.
なぜお前はそこまで能力者を憎む。
俺は亡き父の意志を背負い戦っている。滅びよ父。無駄だ。俺の父はかつてスメラギの研究を
Oh, no, 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 no!
研究していた。研究の末父はある結論に至った。滅せよ能力者。いずれ俺たち人類を脅かす天敵となる。父はスメラギの上層部に能力者の危険性について必死に訴えかけた。滅びスメラギのクズどもは能力者を利用して利益を得るために滅せその訴えを全て握りつぶし基地を死へ追いやった。
This is his most punishable attack, the lazy laser.
能力者の完全支配だと。くだらん。奴らのようなクズが化け物どもを律したところで。
Oh yeah, as long as we don't look directly into the beam, it can't paralyze us. It's just like a Gorgon.
化け物どもは一匹残らず根絶やしにしなければならない。フリーだ俺たち人間が生き残るために。
Oh, drained my damn energy again.
人間だ。化け物が人間を語るな。貴様らは放置しておけばいずれ全ての人間を駆逐する怪獣だ。ミリオンイーター。 奪い取れフリードスナッチャー。
Damn it!
滅び奪い取れフリードスナッチャー。焼き払えブレイジングバリスタ。
こんなところで立ち止まってはいられない。
So his entire strategy revolves around just totally negating my electro field, which admittedly is a good call, but damn! MC says can't crouch, I guess. No, you cannot, otherwise this fight would be a cakewalk. There we go.
無駄だ。食らいつくヒーリングボルト。化け物が惑えラストドップラー。
Oh no. Oh god no.
消えろ
What the shit was that? Oh. MC says Bakemono is a monster. Oh, I know. It means monster or goblin or something analogous. No. I meant what was that ult? That was insane. Telling you you're a monster. Oh, I know. He's like some kind of fundamentalist, it seems. And there's like a familial grudge, because of course there is. This is also a very exploitable one, as long as we lock on ahead of time. There we go, phase 2 already. Doppler Nightmare now? Ooh, Lord, took down almost half our health in one go. No. Oh, there we go. Got him. So, as long as we dodge the Greed Snatcher shots, it seems like you can learn everything else. Have to use the Electro Field in conjunction with the jump to dodge those volleys, though. Hopefully he's done for the remainder of the game. I'm fairly certain this is one of the folks we play as in the sequel, or can play as in the sequel. Oh, there we go. Woo, what a stage. C rank, yeah, I kind of expected that. So we didn't see Carrera or the Lust boss at all, and something tells me we probably won't run into them in the Firmament either. Anything? Double traction ring. Huh. 2 air dashes. Well, we don't need more than one at the moment. Let's go ahead and at least get closer to Jewel. Somehow. And then Firmament. Is this it? Final stage? Semi-final stage? This is a really great game. I enjoy this, and it seems like, based on what I've heard, like the second game is more expansive. There's a lot more to it. It has like its own DLC stages, or a stage or two, multiple playable characters. I'm really looking forward to tucking into that one. Probably tomorrow, if we beat the game here, the main game anyway. Gunvolt confronts Firmament's master, the mighty Nova, who has seized the Muse's power in the name of his unshakable beliefs. Plotted and fantastic, but you know you don't really play these games for the plot. I take it this isn't gonna be the world's longest platforming stage, right? Like just kind of a preamble to... Oh, Jesus. ouch, stupid, to the final fight. Yep. Time to take out what's left of the Sumeragi forces. Oh, good stuff, man. There's probably going to be several of these, right? Can we just, like, leave you? Yeah? That is what I will do then. I have no time for ninjas. Unless we get to take him out that way, of course. Just barely catch that. Yeah. Yep, here we go. Is it showdown time then, or do we have a bit more space base to go? Yep, this is Nova, all right. Really interested to see what Dark Yugi here does.
ようこそガンボルト。こうして会うのは初めてだね。
We spoke once before. That was a voice I'd never forget.
覚えていてくれて光栄だよ。
My eyes locked onto the machine that Jewel was hooked up to.
これかい？これはサイバーディーバの力を制御する装置さ。ここに来る途中、アキラ君に出会っただろう。この装置だけじゃない。
Now, on the packaging for this collection, it said there were like over 25, like, full-on vocal tracks included across the duology. So I'm thinking, again, the second game is going to be way more involved and complex and have a lot of those. As a proof of concept, though, this game just absolutely dominates. It's incredible.
まったく、今のスメラギがあるのは彼のお父様のおかげだよ。アキラ君には今度お礼でも。
お前と無駄話をするつもりはない。
MC says this is the intro. It feels like it, definitely. I know next to nothing about the second game, really, aside from just, you know, what you'd find in ad copy. But it seems like there's going to be a lot more to it.
今から君はこの装置の優秀さを身をもって知るんだから。
So we're going to fight the Muse. I kind of figured. Lumen appeared next to Nova, but something was weird about her. The girl before me did not have that twinkle in her eye. She was completely emotionless, just like a program's data.
言っただろ。サイバーディーバを制御する装置だって。今の僕にはモルフォの加護がある。いくら君でも勝ち目はないと思うよ。
Or we have to fight them together? Yeah, so we're going to have to destroy the machine or take Lumen down.
君の攻撃は僕には届かない。そして同時に彼女の力が僕のセブンスサイコキネシスを高めてくれる。刀剣を使わずにこのパワー、やっぱり彼女はすごいね。私、避けられる。避けられまだ意識が。でも、無駄なことさ。
So do we just have to damage the shield enough to weaken her, or because we cannot damage her or the machine?
避けられる。テロリストの許しなんか最初から求めちゃいないさ。 全ては平和のため。中途半端な覚悟ではないつもりだ。避けられる。
So we just have to survive.
アキラ君も言っていただろう。僕たち能力者は危険な化け物。一人一人が未知の兵器を所持しているようなものだ。危険極まりない。管理が必要なことぐらい君にもわかるよ。
これからじゃなく他の方法だってあるはずだ。貫け。
時間をかければありよ。でもないんだよね、時間は。知っているか、今多くの海外企業や団体、果ては某国の政府までがこの国を支える能力。
Wait. Electricity, that's right. She's digital. I should have thought of that first. The answer is always electricity.
フェザーだってその一つ。
I have 2 degrees, of course.
今は一刻も早く危険要因を取り除いて避けら兵力を蓄えなければいけない時なんだ。避けられるか。イーバプロジェクトならそのどちらもが短時間で同時に賄える。つまるところ、これは正義の行いなんだよ。避けられる。
そんなものが正義だと言うな。僕はテロリストでも構わない。
避けられる。
僕の視野を救い出す。
Okay, so when we damage him, we temporarily disrupt power to the system.
大行一線の揺るぎない意志となれ。
やっぱり君は根っからの悪者だ。プロジェクトを完遂
ヒーリングボルト
するまでちょっと休んでいてもらうとしよう。避けられる。避けられる。
ヒーリングボルト
避けられる。
Yeah, we can see everything starting to disrupt as we inflict more damage on Nova. So maybe once we get him down to phase 2, he'll lose the shield and start playing for keeps.
避けられる。避けられる。避けられる。これならどうだい？
Or not.
ヒーリングボルト
避けられる。行くよ。
So, I would say, of course, he's not using his sword. He made a point of saying that. But, at least in terms of what we can see, on his own, he's probably the least impressive of these, like, superhumans we've seen. Like, easily. Oh, and we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Damn it. Well, we're learning. We know what to do now. He doesn't seem that tough. The only tricky bit's going to be, like, you know, actually damaging him or getting a lock on him while the shield's down. So tell you what, why don't we go back to the rapid-fire Kerberos. That way we can get all 3 tags on him really quickly while that shield's down. And now that I look at it, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like, compared to some of the folks we've had to fight, he doesn't even have all that much health. I mean, obviously, this isn't my first day at Megaman school. This is a first phase, probably. But...
これならどうだ。
That's what we want to do too, get behind him. Time to run like there is no tomorrow. Oop. Yeah, okay, now that I know what I'm doing, this isn't so bad. We want to get behind him when he starts launching the rings and then just unload on him. Alright, so she's down, I'm guessing, but he's got another form probably, right? Yep, there she goes.
さすがスメラギの最高傑作。僕も本気を出さざるを得ないよ。見るといい。これが僕の真の力だ。
Alright, I'm pumped. So what does he do? Glaive, right? 3 glaives, along with Jewel herself, were absorbed into him. Oh dear. Oh my god. Well, this is not what I was expecting. The adept before me was leagues above all others. Did he really absorb her? I guess this is the true power of Nova Septima. So, did he just somehow destroy the entire space station, the whole firmament? MC says, in a way, I prefer Robotnik. I don't know, man. This is ticking a lot of boxes for me as far as like final fights go. Because he uses mecha instead of evolving. Okay, fair enough. Oh my god, his health. Ooh. How in the hell am I supposed to dodge half of that? Like the waves from the mech on the right, I've got no idea what to do. So that's all a one-shot thing, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh my god, no. Well, it is the final boss of a Megaman like. I should have expected no less. I offer the following. Can we hit him with this? Yep. Alright, wave 2. Now that begs the question, how the hell are we gonna do this? Oh. Okay, so we can dash through that. Okay. So we can deal damage, just way more slowly than I'd care for. Heal. That's bound to get more complex as the fight goes on. MC says, you seem to be doing damage to the arm. Oh, thank you, God. You seem to be doing damage to the arms, not the center. Well, no. If you chain lightning to both of the arms, then the shield protecting the center will drop. Oh my God. Also, we can friggin' fly now. That's pretty sweet. Thanks for this, Jewel. Uh-oh. Jesus! What the hell? Okay, but... Again, this is the final boss of a pretty short game. You get the distinct sense it's supposed to be tough. So I think our best bet would be probably to, well, for starters, go for Kerberos here, drop his shield, get him down to phase 2 as soon as possible, then just clip him with the Excalibur right off the bat. Then in phase 2, maybe switch to the Orochi, because it sends out the little bots that shoot in 8 directions, and they can easily hit then both of the options and the main body pretty easily without me having to maneuver around so much. Jeez. 避けられる。これならどうだ？避けられる。Is this going to get him? Please. Yep. Psycho Fusion. Oh, we are not doing good. We are not doing good at all. This is a terrible run already. And he does not give you much health back, like, at all. Okay, let's try this instead. So Orochi is obviously a much better option. Damn it all! So we have to use our auto evade, it seems like, to dodge the red waves. That's a better strategy, though. That's a much better strategy. Jesus Christ, this is hard. So Kerberos for this thing. Well, in fact, hold on. I've got a better idea. Maybe I shouldn't be using our super move from the jump, and should instead be saving as much of that energy for heals as I can, since while I don't have his fight down pat, of course, I'm better at this than the deity form fight. Ah. Yeah, and I gotta remember we can only use our dodge when we are not using Electro Field. Here it comes. Uh-oh. Whoops. We were able to dodge it though. Okay, so fight's made much easier overall by just not having the damn electricity on all the time. Which feels like a fundamental betrayal of everything Gunvolt stands for. How on earth you're supposed to do this without the auto dodge, I've got no idea. Well, get good, probably, as the children say. Okay. Almost there. Got him. Now Orochi. Orochi is made for this fight. Speaking of, I got an idea. First things first. Just wow, in this form too, his attacks deal a ton of damage. Oh, wrong button again. There we go. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. Oh, Jesus. I'm saving up that sword. If we do it while we have the power of J-pop on our side, we can probably bring this guy down. Just as soon as he gets exposed in stage 3. Heal. Here it comes. Suck it. Got him. Oh, no worries, MC. MC shared us some info, I guess, related to players doing really, really well. So I kind of cheesed that, but not sorry. It felt awesome having Jewel backing us up and then just smashing that gem in that served as his core, and yeah, looks like he might be down for the count. So his power was actually way more impressive than I was expecting. And they're fine, somehow. Oh, the J-pop idol saved them, of course. Right, okay, good, yeah, whatever. Jeez! I mean, nothing felt punishingly or, like, prohibitively hard, but damn, was there a difficulty spike across those last two stages with the final Proto-Man battle and then Nova. Woo! Oh, are these people going to be villains now? Yep. It's not over, I suppose. Maybe? Yep, now he's an adept supremacist. This is the plot of Mega Man 02, almost beat for beat. He's like an adept Magneto. I could see the fear in her eyes. Please tell me that if we lose against him, we just get to restart from that side. Oh, he has the mystical power of the gun. I instantly recognized the gun Asimov was holding. Oh, so he killed Proto-Man, or just stole his gear. Seriously. Also, dude, GV, you were able to dodge like volleys of 6 of those things at a time, are you kidding me? My chest was hot. My mind blank. Oh, it's those dreaded cutscene bullets, man. Like 10 times as powerful as the normal variety. In our boss fight against Copen, we got, MC says, the power of shock. Yeah, it's basically a Septima taser, but in our fight against Copen, due to me not being very good at this game, we got hit by those things like a half dozen times. Ew. My vision was so hazy, but I saw her crumple to the floor. No, I must protect her.
アキュラだったか。無能力者の分際でこんなものを作ると。やはり GV とシアンがいてくれればイージーだった。仕方あるまい。プランのリビルドが必要か。
Huh. Rank C. Yeah, that's more or less what we deserve. I did not do great against Nova, but we will learn that fight. We will. We obtained Voski. Oh! Oh, that was the end of the game. So, I guess Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 sees us fighting Quill and a bunch of their adepts instead. Interesting. Well, I guess if we beat the main story in one stream at that, like just under 4 hours, time for some concluding thoughts. So what did I think of Azure Striker Gunvolt? As MC says, so yep, intro game. Yeah, definitely. As somebody who loved all 4 of the Mega Man Zero titles, this feels like an extremely worthy successor in terms of mechanics, in terms of story. I think it's really, really well done. I appreciate having a ton of different weapons and, you know, pieces of gear you can forge. I think that's very nice. Wish it would have... those systems would have been integrated into level design and the like a bit more neatly. Like, the player could be encouraged to forge certain types of fundamental gear to get new moves and access hidden areas and things like that. I don't know, you could do something like that. Or giving the guns different elemental properties, like, you know, traditional Mega Man weapons have, to make them more or less effective against different foes and force you to acclimate yourself to types of weaponry you wouldn't normally use. I say that as somebody who really liked the Mega Buster analog and more or less stuck to it. Soundtrack, including like the vocal songs, which I guess only play during the anthem segments, was really good. Just the instrumental OSTs for each stage are maybe not like some of the most memorable in the world, but I'd say on the whole, for a game like this, a really, really solid soundtrack. And boss design, in terms of visuals and mechanics, was something I really, really dug. And having every stage, every main stage anyway, introduce a new way in which your electro field can interact with the environment, whether that be bringing platforms to you or causing different platforms to move while you stand upon them, or in that one stage, the steroid production facility, the biochem plant, I think, causing elements of the terrain to attack you the longer, more and more aggressively, the longer you have it active. I think all of those are really great, and even the way it was integrated into the final boss was quite nice. The final boss, the final stage of the final boss with Nova, while visually it was incredibly satisfying, felt just a little messy and disorganized mechanically, in that there were a couple points at which, and this is a common problem with like 2D sprite-based action games that have a lot going on screen. There's so much happening, I have a difficult time telling what exactly is going on. But I think it was a fantastic game, and as the start of a new IP, just knocked it out the park. Clearly, these are a lot of very experienced, very passionate people at work at Inti Creates, and I think they've done a wonderful job. I can't wait to dive into the second game with you guys tomorrow, and also to go back on my own time and play through some of those additional challenges, or try out new weapons and gear and things like that, and get my ranks up across the other stages. But for what we've seen, good stuff. I don't have much in the way of complaints, other than, you know, I would have liked to have seen them do more with a lot of the systems and things they presented to us. Would have liked to have actually had a full boss rush. For whatever reason, Carrera was not in the boss rush, and at no point did we get to fight the Lust adept, which, given their really interesting mirror ability, seems like it was kind of a waste. But who knows? Maybe that's available in post-game content or the next game or whatever. But I'm really looking forward to Azure Striker Gunvolt 2. I didn't have a whole lot in the way of, like, really insightful commentary for this one. I'm sorry. It's just I'm getting back into this kind of game for the first time in years and years, and there's a lot going on visually and auditorily to take in. Just an enjoyable experience. At no point did I feel any deaths or damage I took or anything like that was unfair. It's just the kind of game I have to keep playing and learning and get better at. So, yeah, Azure Striker Gunvolt. Sort of a shame I missed out on this one for so long, but I'm very glad they ported both it and the sequel to current-gen consoles. And really looking forward to the third one, I guess, whenever it drops for Switch. MC says, I would say it retraces the steps of a classic. Not necessarily now. The electro field mechanic seems like kind of just a gimmick, but the way in which it changes, fresh and clean and promising. Yes, definitely. I see what you mean. I agree, totally. The way that mechanic is integrated into combat, making it, as I said, maybe 2 or 3 stages in, based more around just painting your target, getting those shots up, and then frantically avoiding, like, both enemies' proximity and any projectiles they send out, while you just wear them down with the electric field, is a really interesting type of gameplay that's always appealed to me, playing things defensively and evasively. It's kind of analogous to using the Tracer in Gunstar Heroes or Cuphead, which, again, happens to be a way I enjoy playing those games. It's not the highest risk or highest reward, but what can I say? I'm a turtle. It feels really good. Really, really good. Controls are super responsive. Yeah, so it looks like that might be it, right? Do we at least get to see what... Oh no, we're going to select the save slot, and we unlock the Hasta La Vista trophy. Okay. And that is everything, perhaps? Hold on, let me try loading up that save slot just to see what we get.
おかえりなさい GV。
シオン、君はこれは夢？
夢ね。例えばこ
Oh,
の
it's
世
so
界が私の
self-aware.
見ている夢だったとして、あるいはあなたが死の淵に見た走馬灯だったとして、そんなことはきっとどうだっていいんだよ。人は誰でも夢とうつつ、その境界線の上に GV は今、教団はすでに放たれた。あなたが見た過酷な未来は、でも希望はきっとどこかにあるはず。それはもうすでに持っていて、あなたが気づいていないだけなのかもしれない。
MC says, well, yeah,
見
we're...
ようとしているだけなのかもしれない。GV、何か見つけたら、
Oh,
私のところに
MC
来てね。
says you are the addict now. It sounds like if we get all of the jewels, we unlock a special stage, or a special ending or something. So again, on my own time, I'll go back and grab the jewels from Merak and Viper's stages, but yeah, let's... Oh, sorry, one last thing. I just want to see what our new gun is. No, that's skills. Homes in on additional targets if it hits the mark, up to 4 tags. MC says, yep, there's a good ending. Yeah, I imagined as such. So I will work to get that in our off time. But for now, ladies and gents, we're going to cut it. Thank you so much for joining me for this longer than usual stream of Azure Striker Gunvolt. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m., hopefully with the sequel. Thank you all so much and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.